Ice out. Tom Homan just led a mass exodus of federal agents out of Minnesota. What started with Nick Shirley coming in, exposing the Somali fraud, fake daycares, fake kids, fake attendance sheets, fake autism centers. What looked to be millions, hundreds of millions, maybe even $1 billion of fraud turned into chaos, protest, riots, 2 American citizens dead. We're going to get into that and more on this episode of PLUGSACIAN Unplugged. So in this first episode of PLUGSACIAN Unplugged, we're going to talk about Tom Homan doing his press conference today saying that he is removing majority of the federal agents out of Minnesota. He's touting 4,000 arrests, 3,300 kids, missing kids being found. Not so fast though, Mr. Homan. Let's run all this all the way back, chat. We have Nick Shirley, viral video, Somali fraud, where are the kids, quality Leering Center, we're doing all the Leering. We have Elon retweeted, it goes viral, hundreds of millions of views. JD Vance puts the crown on his head as the best journalist since sliced bread. Kristi Noem sends what? Black truck after black truck, black truck after black truck. 3,000 federal agents. Y'all remember she did the whole spectacle, theatrics, coming into Minnesota, right? Now we have 4,000 arrests, right? 3,300 missing kids picked up, right? Who went to jail for fraud? Most of those daycares and centers are still operating. What are we doing here? I just want to know. But before we get into the fraud, the main thing, the reason they even came here in the first place, let's talk about these 4,000 arrests. We have Bovino, lost his job. He was wearing the peacoat, green peacoat, stylish or whatever, calling everybody domestic terrorists. Lost his job. They bring in level-headed Tom Homan, right? He's asking for Tim Walz and Jacob Frey to open up the jails. Open up the jails. Do y'all think they're opening up the jails? I doubt it. I doubt it. What changed, Plug? The money. The money changed. The Democrats started holding up funding for ICE. You remember they had to build a big defense budget, 20 million for body cams for the ICE agents, 2 million for de-escalation training. The funding, it's the money, chat. It's always the money. It's always the money. So I want to know, is it going to be another circle jerk? Is it going to be catch and release? Did we do all of this running up outside of schools, in the streets, outside of churches, tear gas and pepper balls? Did we do all of this for just to stop over some funding? That's what it was really about. That's what it's about. The money. The money is what it's about. It's not about making the city safe. If it was about making everything safe, the money wouldn't have stopped it because they got funding from last rip, chat. Now let's get into the 3,300 kids, right? What happens after they were rescued, chat? I'm used to seeing kids get rescued. They get reunited with their families. It's flowers and, just a good old time. What's going on with these kids that they've rescued? 3,300 kids and we don't have one success story? Are they getting passed off to new sponsors that are unvetted? And they going in the system? Nobody thought to ask what's going on with the kids? Nobody thought to ask how many of these 4,000 are actually getting deported? Nobody thought to ask, right? Always about the money. It was always about the way it looked, the theatrics. This is crazy, Chad. 2 American citizens dead. City terrorized, traumatized. They told us it was a mission. It was for a mission. Get this fraud out of here. Billions of fraud, right? But the money stopped it. The money. The money. The money. Must be the money, chat. Most of those daycare centers that Nick Shirley ran up in are still operating. Still operating. Bringing kids in. I guess they had the kids or they brought the kids in. Transportation companies still operating. Fake autism centers still operating. Testifying before Congress still operating. Showing up, knocking on doors, getting told to get out, still operating. 4,000. Were all of those 4,000 violent criminals? Of course not. We heard Tom Homan say, yes, we're going after violent criminals, but we are still enforcing immigration. So if you're around and you're not a violent criminal, we're going to snatch your ass up too. So how many of those people are really getting deported, chat? Where are the deportation numbers, chat? Where are the kids that are rescued, chat? I need to see a success story or something. It's crazy. Catch and Release 2.0, better PR. Where the hell is those kids, man? We know where Bovino went. Bovino went home. Democrats threatening to hold funding. Whole operation, house of cards, it's gone. Surge over, send the agents home, small monitoring team left behind for the fraud. I thought that's why we came here. I thought that's what we came for, was the damn fraud. And Nick Shirley, what are we doing? What? 3,000 agents, 4,000 arrests, 2 dead bodies, billions frozen in federal funding, and nobody's held accountable for the damn fraud that started this shit. Somebody has to stand on something. Something, chat. I don't know, chat. I was going to get into Bondi and the Epstein and how she reacted and didn't even turn around and look at all of those victims behind her talking about theatrics to theatrics. But we'll say that for episode 2 of PLUGSACIAN Unplugged, chat. We'll say that for... So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video out to somebody you think will enjoy it. And I'll see y'all on the next one, chat. I'll see y'all on the next one.